Curtis, that performance must have delighted you.
Yeah, I enjoyed the way we played, especially first half. I thought they had a spell from 50 minutes to 60 minutes in the second half where they put us under a little bit of pressure. And I just said to the lads after, the most pleasing thing from that 90 minutes was that 50 to 60 minutes where we showed we could soak up pressure. Our goalkeeper made a couple of good saves when he had to, and then we hit him on the counter-attack and got the second goal. So overall, result-wise, delighted. Performance-wise, there's still a lot more to come from us.
I felt it was a complete performance. You feel the team can even get better?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I see them all the time in training. I know there's so much more we can get better at. The combinations we can do better. Like I say, it's a new group again. But yeah, there's a lot more to come from this group. Don't worry about that. But yeah, today we were solid without being dramatic. But I thought we looked like a pretty well-oiled machine, despite some what I felt was harsh criticism of some of the fans in pre-season for the results and things like that. It was quite frustrating to watching that, knowing all the hard work we're doing behind the scenes. And like I always say, when it counts, and it counted today, and we showed it.
But it just goes to show, doesn't it? Pre-season means not a lot because I think Hyde were unbeaten pre-season. Different results for games, but it just shows that pre-season doesn't really count for a lot.
It matters with how you set your team up, but the results are not the paramount thing. You know, you're not making changes during the game to affect the result. You're making changes, you know, to manage different situations. So it was frustrating, but it's part of the process. And like I said, we were working towards September the 19th, which was today. And you know, we looked, especially first half, first to everything. Fitness levels were sky high. I thought we were excellent in that first half. I really do. And like I said, it's like preparing for a fight. You know, when I used to do like a 10-week training camp for boxing, I used to write down every week how I felt. And for the first 8 weeks, I used to feel awful, miles off it, getting hit with every punch in the book, in sparring. But then the closer you get to fight night, all of a sudden you think, oh, I feel good. And that was us today. You know, we've had a long training camp, and we were ready when we had to be ready.
Quite a few standout performances today. Should talk for a few. First of all, Rico, 5 getting his goal, and that link-up play with Greg, certainly something to excite the fans.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, Rico, I love working with him, and again, there's so much more to come from him. You know, so much more. Whenever he's played at other teams, I think he's played as a defensive midfielder. He's played on the left. He's played on the right. We want him down the middle where he can really hurt teams. I'm so happy that he got his goal today. But yeah, again, loads more to come from Rico and Greg in that partnership. You know, we like Rico dropping in, and you know, I thought Lewis Collins today was brilliant. Made them runs in behind and caused them plenty of problems. But yeah, delighted that Rico got his goal on his debut, and I thought his overall game was excellent.
And AJ Greaves, he's only had one training session. Just seems like he's been here for ages.
Yeah, he's going to be a good player. You know, he was shattered after 60 minutes. He told me. I think it's his first time he's gone past 60 minutes in pre-season and everything. But yeah, I thought he was excellent on the ball. He made some great tackles. He's got that bit of spite about him, which I like. Yeah, I thought as far as debuts go, it's right up there. It's as good as it gets.
How big a relief was it when Greg Smith puts the ball in?
Yeah, massive. Because like I said, we just soaked up a little bit of pressure, and then I felt, you know, 5 minutes before that we were coming into the game. And like I said, if you're thinking of a typical Greg Smith goal, you know, definitely. Crossing from Rico, he rolls like Alan Shearer and powered the header in. So I'm delighted for Greg. Like I said, it's when we didn't have him in pre-season, we look a different side without him. And unfortunately, when you don't have Greg Smith, he's impossible to replace.
And the team must be buzzing going into a cup tie and the start of 3 difficult away games.
Yeah, definitely. You know, the only negative from today was Jack Walters. Looks like he's picked up a medial ligament injury, and I'm gutted for Jack. You know, again, pre-season been outstanding, and I think he's another one that the fans aren't seeing much of. But for me, Jack Walters is the best left back around. You know, and he's going to be such a miss for us. But on the flip side of that, you know, Gianluca Bucci, 18-year-old boy, just slotted in there and defended great. But yeah, overall, I'm gutted for Jack. He's devastated in there. So yeah, we can dedicate that win to him.
And again, game with a crowd. There's a really good atmosphere here today. It just keeps it normal, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think the Hyde fans played their part as well. You know, they really got behind their side, and I thought it was a proper non-league game. Tackles going in. You know, it was blood and thunder at times. Some good passing, some good direct play. Had a little bit of everything. I think they're a good side. I think, you know, they're going to be. I think their aim is probably to get the top 10 in around the playoffs. So we beat a decent side today, but like I said, there's a lot more to come from us.
Is it too soon to get excited?
Well, I always get excited when you win. You know, it's hard not to. But yeah, like I said, I think we've got 41 to go. So yeah, long way to go. So, you know, the best thing as a player and as a manager really is you don't get too high when you win, and you know you don't get too low when you lose. You try and keep that middle ground. But that's just manager talk. Yeah, you do get excited when you win.
Well done today.
Thank you.